What if I told you your body has a reset button? GLP medications might be the closest thing we have to turning back that metabolic clock. So I think a lot of us wish that we could turn back the clock on our metabolic health. A lot of us wish that we were never the weight that we were when we started. A lot of us wish that we hadn't got to the health that we were when we started this journey. A lot of us wish that our cholesterol hadn't got to the point that it did. A lot of us wish that our blood pressure hadn't got to the point that it was. Push Chrissy's reset button, yes. So the concept of a metabolic clock. Our metabolism changes with age, weight gain, and lifestyle. Metabolic age versus chronological age is different. The two are very different. Your metabolic age, your metabolic age goes by your health. It's how old your body thinks it is. Your chronological age is your age in years. Your metabolic age is why so many people feel older than they are. Insulin resistance, inflammation, and weight gain speed up aging a lot. GLPs target the exact process that speed up the metabolic clock. So is there a chance that GLPs are resetting the metabolic clock? So what do you think? Your weight should be downward the next couple of weeks. Oh yeah. Good luck, sis. Hi, Ginger. So do you feel older or younger than your metabolic or than your chronological age? You think the GLPs have reset yours? Younger. I think a lot of us feel younger after starting these medications. So how exactly do the GLPs rewind that metabolic clock? Insulin sensitivity reset. GLPs improve insulin response, lower blood sugar spikes, and reduce the long-term wear and tear on that wonderful organ, the pancreas. Weight reduction without muscle loss. Most diets age the body by stripping muscle as the weight goes down. But with GLPs, we stress protein, protein, protein. And that protects the lean muscle. Blood pressure and heart health. The reduced strain on vessels and the heart lowers your metabolic age on those by a lot. A new study dropped a couple weeks ago that said your cardiac risk is lowered by 40%. You'll have fewer cardiac incidences. 40%. That is huge. Inflammation control. GLPs lower systemic inflammation, which is one of the main drivers of aging. Cellular longevity signals. Early studies suggest GLPs influence pathways like the mTOR and the AMPK, which are linked to lifespan. So which one of those 5 clock turners excites you the most if GLPs affects them? Thank you, TM, for sharing. And getting my goal. So real life signs of the clock rewind. More energy, better sleep, reduced cravings, no food noise, clearer skin, fewer aches, improved stamina, emotional health, less obsession with food, which gives you more brain space to think about other things. Has anyone in here had any of those silent wins, those non-scale victories that we seem to forget about sometimes? The more energy, better sleep, reduced cravings and food noise, clearer skin, fewer aches, improved stamina, and less obsession with food noise equals more brain strength. You got crossing your legs, yes. Exactly. The timeline of rewind. On your GLP journey, week 1 through 4, appetite control kicks in. Food noise starts to quiet down. Months 2 and 3, blood sugar improves and inflammation lowers. So by blood sugar improving, they mean there's less spikes. So your blood sugar's not going spike, valley, spike, valley, spike, valley anymore. Month 4 through 6, weight starts to trend down. How exciting is that? Your sleep improves. And your energy goes up. And that's awesome. That's so awesome. Weeks 6 through 12. Those health markers start to show. Cholesterol, blood pressure, A1C. And you start to look younger. Year 1 plus. Many patients test metabolically younger than when they started. So, if the GLPs gave us back 10 healthy years, what do we do with those years? You know, I've said before, I know most of you guys have heard my story. When this girl started the journey, she had contacted a funeral home because she didn't think that she had very much time left, and she didn't want her children and husband to go through it. So she had hashed out all the details down to the obituary, everything. I didn't want my husband and children to go through it. But I will tell you, this girl does not feel like those accommodations will be needed anytime soon. This one had one foot in the grave. This one is ready to boogie. It's such a difference. This one couldn't get out of bed without her husband's help. This one gets up, walks to the bathroom, up and down the stairs, walks to her car, does everything on her own now. And that's metabolic age. After you're moving the scale, you have food freedom, you have less inflammation, better biomarkers. You're in that rewind sensation. You have turned back your metabolic clock, and you didn't even know it. So here's some practical tips to maintain and maximize that rewind. Eat protein-rich meals to preserve your muscle and your hair. Strength training is crucial to maintain muscle. sleep. GLPs help, but you need to help support it. Hydration, water, water, water. Flush out those byproducts of fat loss and make sure that you are keeping everything hydrated so it moves properly. And keep up on your labs with your doctor. Your A1C, your cholesterol, liver enzymes, blood pressure. Hi, Anna. So the future of GLPs and anti-aging. Trials are already looking at heart protection, kidney protection, even dementia and Alzheimer's. Could GLPs become longevity drugs also? Other clock-turning medicines are on the horizon. They're not very far away. This isn't just weight loss. It's metabolic medication. GLPs are a reset button for your body. They're a reset button for your metabolic age. They can make your metabolic age younger. Your chronological age can be here, and your metabolic age is gonna bypass it. Isn't that amazing? You're not just losing pounds. You are gaining time. Time back with your family, your husband, your children, your grandchildren. They all need you in their lives. They want you in their lives. You need to be in their lives. So take the medication, work it as a tool, and you've got this. You are a warrior. Don't forget that. See you soon, warrior. Any questions?